had our little boy for 3 years, and actually had filled out the adoption paperwork, and we're anticipating that happening, and then abruptly things changed. We went from him having 1 visit a month to now we're going to have him back home in about 4 weeks. And so he started having multiple visits a week immediately. And then overnights happened within days. And then one day he just didn't come home from a visit. We didn't even know it was when he was leaving. He just didn't come back, and they said, we're going to send the parents to get his stuff from you. And that's how that went. There was no chance for my kids to say goodbye. And so that was very, very hard. Luckily, when they did come to get his things, they brought him too. So my kids were able to hug him and talk to them, and it was a very emotional thing, but it was good for them to have that closure.
Wow. So no heads up, really.
No warning. Yeah.
He's gone.
Yeah, from caseworkers saying, he'll be officially in your family in a year, and my kids hearing that and believing that, to in a month and just gone.
And
yeah.
So how was your family? How long did it take to get normal back to?
Honestly, we still the girls and even my son will still get emotional when they talk about it. It even though it's not like he died. It is to them because he was just yanked out of their lives, and so they have pictures of him on the walls. They have memories with him as they were growing up, and then he was just gone, and they didn't really have time to prepare for that.
Yeah.
They prepared for the other outcome, right. And so that was difficult. I think if we hadn't started the adoption process, right. And it was always working that way, I think it would have been a little different, but either way they would have been really attached. So
right.
Yeah, it was rough. It's still rough when we see him. It's still, you feel very, very protective, and a lot of love for him still.
Yeah. So do you guys still get to see him?
We do. He comes to our church once or twice a week when we're there, and so if we know he's there, everyone tries to make a point to go say hi to him, to interact with him. Even my 14-year-old daughter, who's very much into the youth things and going to be with her friends and do all those fun things, if she knows he's on his way, she will sit and wait at the door for him to come, just to get a hug in. Yeah. So
sweet. Do you have any advice or anything for anyone who's in a similar situation?
To do your best just to love on the kid, to keep your emotions at bay, to keep that away from them, so that they will have their own emotions and their own processes of loss or whatever's going through them. But since they are going somewhere else, I think that gives us as the adults a chance to keep that from them, essentially, and we can have our emotions separately. It's okay to show excitement to see them or sadness to say bye, but to do your best to keep your composure overall, just to not make it more stressful for the kids.
And how did he do when I guess you didn't know he was going home, so you don't know how he responded.
I know he was very upset, just because it is family. So he was very upset. He kept asking to go home. And they kept having to tell him that this is your home now. And it was hard for him to adjust. And then he kind of moved to where he has multiple homes in his mind. But yeah, we still try to do things with him as much as we can. And he was in my daughter's wedding. She just got married. He was the ring bearer. And whenever he comes, he refers to all my kids as his brother and sisters, and it's just another aspect of his family in his mind.
Okay.
He's still little, right?
He is 8.
He's 8.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for sharing.
Yeah.